Last night around 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up knowing that I had to research commandments, decrees, and laws. We've been told repeatedly, follow my commandments, decrees, and laws. So I got up and started pulling all of the words and looking at them in the interlinear, and then showing every verse to try to figure out, what's it really mean. And in the first one we see in there, it was kind of easy. Commandments is a mitzvah. Statutes is choke, something prescribed or owned or decreed. And then judgments were mishpat, which is a verdict. And it's then that I found that there are two others there that because of our translations we just don't understand. Because when he uses these things, he uses them interchangeably a little bit, and it's only when you do that interlinear search that you find out instead of the three, there are five. The other is Torah, which I guess we should all kind of know, and if you see instruction in your translation, it's talking Torah, and then the other is Chukah, which is a custom, manner, or prescription. Now, Chukah is 56 times in Torah. Torah is 56 times in Torah. Mishpat is 84 times in Torah, and it has a tittle with it. And that tittle is in Numbers 27:5. Choke is 47 times in Torah, and mitzvah is 63 times in Torah. And it was just interesting to me realizing, wow, there are five of these. So, again, I was up for hours this morning looking into some of these things, and I'm not finished. I just wanted to kind of share some of the things I picked up. Genesis 26:5. Abraham kept Torah. So those people who said, it didn't have it until Moses, well, Abraham kept Torah. Exodus 12:49, the same Torah applies to you and the stranger among you. So the same, I say Torah because I'm emphasizing it, it's Torah, that's the way I normally would say it. But it applies to you and the stranger among you. Okay? Exodus 13:9, and I love this one. Keeping the Passover is like a sign on your hand and a reminder on your forehead that the Torah is on your lips. So, beautiful thing on that one. Here's another one I thought was really kind of interesting. In Exodus 16:4, then the Lord said to Moses, I will rain down bread from heaven for you. The people are to go out each day and gather enough for that day, and in this way I will test them to see whether they will follow my Torah. Or Torah. I don't know why I'm saying Torah today. It's just one of those moods, I guess. But I thought that was really interesting. So manna is a test to see whether you're going to follow. Interesting. I mean, I think most of us today just can't wait for it. And, but it's a test. So again, it gets back to my belief, and that's just my belief, that if you're unrighteous, it doesn't taste good. So in Exodus 18:16, when they brought a matter to Moses as to make a ruling on it, he gave them the decree, which is choke, and Torah. And so when his father-in-law said, teach others to, so you're not having to do it and they'll be overloaded, he then taught the leaders the choke and the Torah. Here's another one that was kind of cool. Exodus 24:12, the tablets of stone, when we rethink the Ten Commandments, they were the mitzvah and the Torah. So again, just very interesting on that. So it didn't have the decrees, it didn't have the chokes, it didn't have the statutes and everything. It just had the mitzvah and the Torah. Exodus 15:26, and this is one on the healing. If you keep the mitzvah and the choke, I will not bring on you any diseases of the Egyptians, for I am the God who heals you. In Genesis 18:25, it's mishpat, a judgment, which is kind of, if you read 18:25, it's really interesting how that plays out, because it's just, judgment doesn't really even fit as much as like just or right. When I not do the correct type of ruling, it's weird how it reads in our translations. So again, just something to think about. It's been a very good morning for me on something like this. I love these kind of things where you wake up and, it just surprises you.